hit the exit, right up there, I had lost all sense of direction and headed straight to the Ellis unit. We were supposed to meet at the BOQ at the Goree. I drove around the Ellis unit looking for the BOQ, and then I realized I was in the wrong place. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Reverend Chaplain Koch, and Huntsville is the only home I have ever known. Growing up just a couple of miles here at the Wind Trail Park, this community and the agency have been constants in my life. My parents, Lex and Ramona Cook, dedicated their careers to TDCJ. My father served as a sociologist at the diagnostic unit, while my mother was a driving force in establishing State Ready and Classifications Department under the leadership of Billy Ware and S.O. Woods.
Amen.
My childhood was uniquely intertwined with this agency. I have distinct memories of getting haircuts at the diagnostic unit as a young man with my dad, filling our coolers with ice from the unit to keep our drinks chilled before we went on vacations. Even my first crush lived on the premises of the diagnostic unit. And it served nervous Christmas gift deliveries. Yet, despite these deep-rooted connections to Huntsville and the agency through my friends and family, despite seeing the uniforms, despite the work of both my mom and my dad, I found myself making difficult and terrible choices. Those choices ultimately brought me through the very same gate of the diagnostic unit 2 decades that my father had spent interviewing inmates. It was a surreal experience to be interviewed by someone who had helped raise me, the late Harriet Petrowski. Warden Willett with his wife and their children, who I was raised with, many memorable Super Bowl parties. Though this is a significant part of my story and have led to the definition of me, what followed is the redemption of myself, which unfolded into this day. On April 2nd, 2025, standing at the foot of the Academy steps, ready to embark on an unforeseen new journey, I was met by an unmistakable voice, T54 Tatum, with her accent that painted a vivid picture of someone from Tennessee meeting East Texas, firmly instructing us, no backpacks and no cell phones. Soon after, we encountered Sergeant Mills, a woman who embodied the very essence of TDC, having navigated the unique landscape growing up in Huntsville herself. I recognized her unwavering spirit, and my strategy at that point, honed by my lessons at Estelle Safe P, was you will mind, you will work, and you will not mind working. Under the guidance of Sergeant Mills and Sergeant Maxey, I experienced true leadership. They were the kind of leaders who would stand fiercely by their cadets. They instilled in us the vital principles to think, learn, and to work. Throughout the academy, these sergeants showered unwavering belief in me and in every single cadet you see today. I'm convinced that TDCJ is and will continue to be a strong agency because of their dedicated and enduring legacy they will leave behind. One moment during our PAT test retakes, and it remains etched in my memory. It was profoundly inspiring when one of our fellow cadets was struggling during their retake. My fellow cadets rallied around her and ran with her and completed the push-up twist with her. To my utter amazement, several even joined on her mat. In that moment, we were a single entity, determined that no one would be left behind. The experience solidified my belief that upon reaching our assigned unit, we would operate with that same unity, and that is precisely what I have witnessed. In closing, I want to share a guiding principle. Never let anyone put a period after your name. Keep them guessing with a comma or a question mark, because the sentence of your life is still being wrote. Full of potential and possibilities, through courage and unwavering commitment, I took one step after another. Through perseverance and unwavering integrity, I began to rebuild and restore the Koch name. Today, I stand before you a living proof and a testimony that the TDCJ and the Academy's profound belief in the power of positive change with individuals and the possibility of successful reintegration into society. For the last 17 years, even while navigating my own challenges, I have been deeply committed to volunteering within the agency. I've had the profound opportunity to walk alongside men on their own journeys, offering guidance, support, as they strive to overcome the past. It has been my privilege to witness firsthand the transformation power of hope, helping men to see beyond their mistakes and embrace their possibility of a brighter future. This life's work as a volunteer, spanning these 17 years, preaching, teaching, and offering a hand up, is not ending. The mission is continuing, but not as volunteer cook or offender 131-1399, but now as chaplain cook.
That's right.
May God bless you all. May God bless Texas, and may God bless the Texas Department of Criminal Justice.